Hey, hey. So, I did not expect to do another live tonight, but I have to thank Janelle for this. And I was bored as shit. I was working on the website and I was just bored. So, if you're new to my channel, my name is Laura, aka PurplexedQT. Just want to let you know sometimes I may make a word wrong, or I say something wrong, or I, mess up a date or something. It's part of who I am. You'll learn to love me. And so I got some big news tonight. And don't give away my show, Letha. She just gave the whole thing away. All right, everyone can go home, can go back now because Letha just gave away my whole show. What's up, Pam? What's up, Carol? Hey, Letha, hun. Hey, Kim. Hey, Janelle. Hey, Sandra. Hey, Brady. Hey, Cinnamon. Hey, Janelle. Hey, Pop Trauma. Hey, Greg. I could say Janelle and Greg 2 more times. What's up, Kara? Hey, Galway Girl. What's up, Solo? And Marek, who's here, and D-Cos. And Susie Q. And Pivotal Comet. And Cheryl. And Blink. And Greg. All right. Hey, what's up, Val? Hey, Brady. You still in the... All right. So I have to give you a little background first. You need a little background. Hey, Jim Bucky. So, all right. So you have to be Making a Murder fan. Hey, Twanda. I love you too, hon. You have to be a Making a Murder fan to understand why I'm so excited about this. It is Sandra. And if you're not a Making a Murder fan, I'll give you a little background. So Len Kachinsky was the attorney for Brendan Dassey. Brendan Dassey and Stephen Avery are serving jail sentences for a murder that we believe they did not commit. Stephen Avery has the best lawyer for exonerations that one could possibly have on his side. Brandon has gone all the way up the chain. I mean, his lawyers are professors at Northwestern Institute, and I mean, they're both high ranked professors and lawyers, and they've taken his case on for like 10 years already. They also believe he's innocent. Innocent Project has worked with him. So you say to yourself, if all these people have worked with him, how did it go wrong? And he went right up the chain. Brendan is also a 16-year-old boy that, well, he's not 16 anymore. He's 26 now, but he was 16 years old when he was arrested. He was interrogated by Manitowoc Police Department, and basically he was railroaded into making a false confession. Now, you may say to yourself, well, how do I know it's a false confession? Even guilters think that it's a false confession. And just because he has a very low IQ, he has a learning disability, there is like, just if you watch the interviews and stuff, you just know this kid is innocent. And none of his story made sense with what the prosecution was saying is the actual case, or what actually put him away. So that's a little background. Now, Len Kachinsky was Brendan's attorney, and he was probably the worst public defender in the history of public defenders. Now, one thing that's clear in all of the, then throughout the whole case is that one, neither one of them got a fair trial. B, do they know something? Do they not know something? But definitely know they weren't involved in the case. But they come from pretty low-life families. Neither one has money. They don't have money for a defense team. They don't have money for any of it. So they trusted the state with public defenders. Now, Stephen ended up getting $400,000 for his first false arrest. So he had paid attorney. But Brendan was interrogated with the police without a parent or lawyer there, which Wisconsin laws are now starting to change, or at least trying to change. The Innocent Project is involved in trying to change that. Then you have Brendan's attorney, this guy named Len Kachinsky. Len came in knowing that he was working for the prosecution. Even though he was supposed to be working for the defense, he knew that he was working for the prosecution. He did everything wrong in this case. Like, there was one scene, and I think it was in Making a Murderer 2, I want to say. I haven't watched it in a long time, but I think it was Making a Murderer 2. And what he did was he stated that his client was guilty, and I forgot exactly what he said, but it was something along the lines like his client's guilty and now it's just a matter of getting him the best sentence. This was before he went to trial. Like, this was like outside the courtroom. Like, who the fuck does that? Nobody should, no lawyer in the history of lawyership, or whatever you want to call it, should ever do something like that. But he did. He sold his client. Then he brought in another, like, consultant, I guess you want to say, this guy named Mike Kelly. Now, let me just say, I'm doing everything off the cuff. The only thing I'm looking at is chat. So if I get something wrong here and there, you guys who know me, just correct me. Lawyership, yeah, I don't know. That's one of those words that, yeah, I may make up words here and there. But in the history of any lawyer, Len was the worst. So no defense attorney should say that. Correct. And so Len brought in this other guy named Mike Kelly. I don't totally remember what Mike's position was in the first place, but he basically came in there because, in my personal feeling, Len Kachinsky didn't want any ethical violations at that point. So he basically brought in Mike Kelly to do his dirty work. Mike Kelly, I believe, was an investigator. I honestly don't remember what his original job was. But he would get Brendan to confess everything that Brendan didn't do. Yeah, an investigator for the defense attorney. Like, who has that? But he made Brendan write this false confession. He would call the prosecutor and say, I got him to write what I need him to write, what we need him to write. I would have to refresh by looking over stuff to say exactly what was said, but it was somewhere along those lines. I mean, it was absolutely fucking insane that they just totally ripped him apart. And they, Brendan said to him, I'm not going to confess to something I didn't do. Like, I told you what happened already. And Mike Kelly was like, oh, hell no. No. You did not tell it. Come on, you're going to be free if you tell us. And this was after Brendan was arrested. You're going to be free and you have to do this and you have to do that. And Brendan was just like, whatever. So Brendan just wrote what they wanted him to write, and boom, that's what they were bringing to court. And this was all conspired with the prosecution, with the defense attorney. Now, if it wasn't for Making a Murderer, the documentary, none of us would have ever known that this shit went on. And how this shit went on is just mind-blowing. Hey, Mary. Hey, Baby Blues. Hey, Angel Ruth. How this went on is mind-blowing. But again, if not for Making a Murderer, we would have never known this shit went down. So thanks to them, we do know this shit happened. So then, so bringing you up to date. So then something happened. Finally, Brendan got some balls. And at this point, he was probably 17. Finally got some balls and said, this man's not a good attorney. I don't remember exactly how it went down. Again, I'm going right off the cuff. I'm not exactly sure how it all went down, but something happened and the judge finally realized that Len Kachinsky was definitely not working for Brendan. He was really working for the other side, which they could all go down for that. So he was excused. Somebody else came in. But this is after his own attorney just ripped him a new asshole. He didn't do anything that he was supposed to do. He was just a real piece of shit with this real Opie-looking face. Like, haha, it doesn't matter what I do, I'll get away with it. And the entire bulk of Making a Murderer, what you learn, even if you think they're guilty, what you learn is that there's so much corruption that went on in this case, from a false confession to a press conference that was fucking insane. Sandra, you might be right. I honestly don't remember. It's been like 3 years. Hey, Steve, literally been like 3 years. I don't remember exactly the details, but there was something that transpired that Brendan finally got a pair of balls and said, I don't want him as my attorney anymore. And I couldn't even tell you who came in afterwards. I really don't remember. So, I mean, everyone knew that this case was just so corrupt from day one, like crazy corrupt. There was a press conference and it was horrendous. So fast forward, 10 years, 11 years, nobody's ever getting in trouble. Ken Kratz, the prosecutor, who's a fucking dick, has problems with his... I heard he just put out another tweet, which I'll get to in a minute, after I cover Len, but he's protected. Like, everybody's protected. Nobody's ever going to get in trouble for all the false things they did. Nobody's going to get in trouble for the setup again. Literally speaking, you don't know how many people are actually in the setup. Hey, Shannon. Hey, Four Scores. You don't really know how many people are in the setup. I say like 3 or 4. I've always said that. But like Len Kachinsky should go down. Ken Kratz should go down. Officer Colburn should go down. I sound like I was from Jersey right there. Officer. Anyway, so I'm talking to my Patreon Alyssa too much. She's from Jersey. All right. So now let's fast forward 10 years. And we know that nobody's ever getting in trouble. Len Kachinsky gets in trouble, I think it was last year or 2 years ago. I want to say it had to be last year or maybe earlier this year. I don't remember the date, but he was like stalking his office worker and he really had this crush on her and he was taunting her and taunting her and taunting her. And sorry, Kim. And he was making sexual advances with her, connected with her mom on social media. She was a lot younger than him, and he's not he looks like Opie. Like, he's not a good-looking guy in any which way, shape, or form. And he's pretty creepy-looking because he's really got this Opie-looking face. I'll put up his picture in a minute. He's got this Opie-looking face. So, he gets acquitted of all charges. He was, like, literally stalking her. He broke restraining orders. But the political ambiance of Manitowoc County or even, Wisconsin, it's a boys club. It's a big time boys club. And in that boys club, you're not getting charged with anything unless you've done something so heinous and people buy your story. But in a real man's run Republican state, women aren't getting away with shit. So they looked at this woman who was like probably 30 years younger than him. And at this point, I forgot a big part of the story. At this point, he wasn't just a lawyer. He became a judge. He became a judge after they scammed everybody in making a murderer. So just to give you an idea of the state and the state of like mind that everyone was in, is that he literally was thrown off of this case for being corrupt and not being a good lawyer, and then they make him a fucking judge in the same county or a couple counties over, whatever. It's like, who does that? That's like the most fucked up thing you can do. But they did it. And he gets caught for this stalking and harassing and, sexual innuendos. And she finally had enough. Well, Len's not adorable, though. She finally had enough. Fox County. And, a couple of towns over. I knew it was, like, close, but it's all in the same general facility. But anyway, they still made him a fucking judge. This man that gets thrown out as being a lawyer, but now you're going to make him a judge because he's so respectable. So he was so respected in the county and in the area that they decided, hey, guess what? We're going to let you off, and we're not going to charge you with anything. You are going to totally get off and, stop with the Ron Howard support group. And you don't have to worry about it. You can continue to do what you do, Len, because you're a man, and fuck what this woman says, you know? Just stay away from her, Len. Who cares that this judge broke 3 fucking restraining orders? Nope, still gets acquitted. Welcome to the Man's Club of Wisconsin. So it was dropped. Nothing more said. Haven't heard anything about it. Len gets away with murder as usual. And part of the reason, people said part of the reason that he had gotten away with it is because he's dying of cancer. Well, you know what? I don't care if you're dying of cancer. It doesn't give you a right to harass women. I don't care if you're dying of cancer. It doesn't give you a right to stalk women. And he was, I mean, she really proved that she was stalking him. He got suspended as a judge for 3 years, but that still didn't stop him. So, lo and behold, tonight, I'm bored on the tubes. Nobody is keeping me excited. I was working on my website. I slept a few hours after I went off my live before. My son was like massaging my ankles, and I fell asleep for like an hour and a half. So, I'm kind of awake. And I'm searching the tubes, and Janine sends me this article. And I was so excited. I was like, oh my God, I gotta go live about it. Have to go live. So it seems that Mr. Len Kachinsky got 6 months in jail. Let me pull up. It's not a long article, but let me get it. Where are you, Janelle? Okay. So, but you know what, Angel? I'll take 6 months. 6 months is better than nothing. So in Oshkosh, former Kenosha municipal judge Len Kachinsky was convicted by a jury Monday. So that was today, on 1 of 3 counts of violating a restraining order. A 1-day jury trial was held Monday on the misdemeanor counts. A 6-month jail sentence was stayed by Judge Guy Dutcher, court records show. Kachinsky was ordered to stay away from the village's court clerk. The charges alleged he violated those terms on 3 different occasions. But he was convicted of just 1 instance. You know what? I'll take 1. I don't care. At least this man is doing 6 months in jail. 6 months in jail for a judge is a long time. He was previously acquitted of a stalking charge involving the same clerk. He had been subject to discipline by the Wisconsin Supreme Court. So like I said, it wasn't a big article. But finally, this man is fucking going down. 6 months is better than none. I totally agree, Kim. He's finally going to jail. That's why I said 1 down. Let me show you his Opie looking face. 1 down, few more to go. Hold on. And I really am excited. It's like, it's about time one of them sees something. Because, I mean, he should go to jail for like 60 years. He really should. But of course he won't because of the boys club. Come on, look at that Opie looking motherfucker. Look at that Opie. Imagine him stalking you. I'd be scared if he was stalking me. His Opie. Brady, you know you like him. So yeah. So that is what I have on. I know, aren't you gonna have nightmares now? So that's what I have on. Yeah, the judge stayed the conviction, meaning he's going to jail. Yep, this freak, Uisha. I used to have eyes on you too long, confused. No. I'm not gonna stop at Poppy. But you're a Patreon, so you would get lives anyway. But I said that I'm seeing how this works. If I lay down my swords, we'll see where the other side goes with it. Well, this man, I know, right, Yuisha? That's what I said. I was so excited. I'm like, you know what? It's better than nothing. He stayed the 6-month jail sentence. It means that he's doing it. I got other news for you, though. I don't know if it's new, though, but it's published today. But I don't know why it's published today. Because I remember hearing this a long time ago. That Casey Anthony is ready to have kids again. I'd be dumb enough to bring another kid into this world knowing that there'd be potential risk that some little snot-nosed kid would then say something mean to my kid. I don't think I could live with that, she said in an interview. Yeah. However, now Anthony is considering what a future would look like with kids. Marriage, family, the white picket fence, she told People magazine. In some ways, that's very appealing to Casey. She'd want things to be less dysfunctional than the family she had growing up, but she likes the idea of stability. Anthony was acquitted of murder and manslaughter charges on July 5th, 2011, but convicted on 4 counts of lying to police. I know, right? I just saw this article. She says her biological clock is ticking. And she's considering having another kid, according to People magazine. Source close to Anthony told the magazine she feels like a biological clock is ticking, and she knows she's getting older. She's not the young girl who everyone saw on trial. She's in her 30s, wondering what to do next and hoping that she can find some meaning in her life. Maybe you should have thought of that before you killed your baby, bitch. She's in her 30s. It doesn't say how old she is. I agree, sterilize her. But there's a whole article in People magazine. Yeah, it was from the 27th.
There's a source who told People magazine.
This is all new.
What do you think about that? There's
I didn't even know about all this. Hold on, I'll get it for you guys. Hang on. Oh, I hate having to do this. It's such a pain in the ass. Alright. Bear with me. All right. Still working at Universal, right, EDM? She might be. All right, give me a moment. All right. Oh. You guys are probably freaking out what you see on the screen. Did I lose it? What'd I do? Bear with me a moment. I hate when I do this. Alright. Move this over here. What's up, Hockey Mom? Alright, you guys ready for this? This is brand new. I didn't even know it existed.
There's a source who's told People magazine that she's trying to have a child. What do you think about that? How would you feel if you found out that she's open to having a child? That's what this source is saying. How do you feel about her getting pregnant again?
When I had Kaylee the very first time, I was so excited. I was off the charts. Excited. I was 3 feet off the ground for days, weeks, even some years. But knowing now that she could potentially possibly be a mom again, I hope she does better this time around than what she did last time.
That's it? That's all he's got to say? George never ages, you're right. He really doesn't. I can't believe that's all they said. You gotta find more of that. I guess it's okay to be childish one way and only one way. Of course. I want more of that video. Let's see if we can find it. Casey Anthony parents. 17 hours ago. All right, here we go. Nah, I can't have it on YouTube. All right, found it.
You all know the name Casey Anthony. Many believe she got away with the murder of her 2-year-old daughter, Kaylee. She's been called the most hated mom in America. I'm here outside her parents, George and Cindy's home, where Casey grew up and where Kaylee often stayed, and where many believe she died. George was recently in a car accident.
He's got weird eyebrows.
What really drove him off the road that day? Today,
no, this isn't on, this is different.
It's been called the social media trial of the century. And Casey Anthony, the most notorious...
Dr. Phil was on YouTube. That's why you can't do YouTube.
Accused of murdering her 2-year-old daughter, Kaylee. On July 15, 2008, Casey's own mother called police to report her granddaughter had been missing for 31 days.
Your daughter admitted that the baby is where? But the babysitter took her a month ago that my daughter's been looking for. I told you my daughter was missing for a month. I just found her today, but I can't find my granddaughter. There's something wrong. I found my daughter's car today, and it smells like there's been a dead body in the damn car. Okay, what is the 3-year-old's name? Kaylee, C-A-Y-L-E-E, Anthony.
Casey Anthony was arrested for suspected child abuse the next day. She later revealed that Kaylee had drowned in her grandparents' pool. 5 months later,
that's not what she said. She didn't say that till trial.
Kaylee Anthony had been found in a wooded area near the family home. Casey Anthony was charged and tried for murder, but after just 33 days in court, the jury returned a stunning.
His eyebrows are gross.
Did the jury find the defendant not guilty?
Being sentenced to just 4 years in prison for lying to authorities.
And then she left and
Many
took it up the
believe
butt
she had gotten away
with Jose
with
Baez.
murder. Casey's parents, George and Cindy Anthony, still grieving the loss of their beloved granddaughter, came on our show to talk through their complicated feelings about their daughter's
I thought she
feelings.
was with an
She
investigator.
needs to just not be here anymore. She doesn't need to exist anymore as far as I'm concerned.
George also spoke about his immense personal guilt over Kaylee's disappearance.
Till this day, I still hold myself responsible for not finding Kaylee. I took almost a complete bottle of these 60 pills of Paxil. I took some other muscle relaxers and stuff. I just didn't want to be around anymore. I wanted to be with her. She meant the world to me.
And just weeks after George revealed on our show that he considered suicide, the unthinkable happened. George Anthony was in a car accident that nearly took his life. But now they're ready to talk. Take a look at what happened when I went to check on George and Cindy Anthony after George's near-fatal car accident. I know George and Cindy Anthony are having a really difficult time. George has some breaks to his spine, but also to his arms. He can't eat or bathe or even dress himself. They're having difficulty.
What the fuck? This
financially.
isn't even what I wanted.
I want to check in on them and see if I can be of help.
That's not what I wanted. She was buying and biased through the trial. I don't doubt that for 1 second.
Oh, hi, Dr. Oz. It's good to see you.
Thank you.
Oh, it's a continuing thing. I
How
get
are you
it.
doing?
We're managing just fine. It's been an
Who
experience.
cares about this? This is old.
I don't know if he's going to make it.
What did you feel? Were you scared?
I was terrified. I didn't know.
What he reveals about her will surprise you. Don't go away.
I guess it like leads up to it.
We are back with my exclusive interview with George Anthony.
All right, I don't care about that. Let's get
I
to
love her more
the
than
new
anything
one.
else.
When you were on the show,
I didn't know he was on Dr. Oz so many damn times.
she's a former Miss USA.
What the hell? I don't care about that. I want Casey Anthony. The interview that we just saw. No, if it's not showing it. Good night, Angel Ruth. I can't find it. Damn, they're not showing it. Let's try this. That's old. 3 days ago. The parents don't speak to the kids at all. They don't speak at all. All right. September 19th. Yeah, it's not really showing much. I know, Blink. I saw that earlier. I said the same thing. I said I just can't. So she's still working on a film about her life. What clicking noise? Oh, my hair? That was my hair or my nails. Yeah, I can't find it. I don't know where that article went. Oh, well. It's Tawani. Yeah, she was in here earlier. I spoke to her, Poppy. She's doing great. I told her I had her back, not to worry. Same thing with Galway Girl. These crazies come after them. I saw an interview before. Yeah, I can't find it. I want to find the rest of that Dr. Oz, and I can't find it. Can't find it. All I'm seeing is old stuff. I can't find it. I'm looking. I really wanted to see the rest of that. Can't find it. Oh, well. Yeah, Casey Anthony never showed one bit of remorse. Not one. I don't have an email. I don't do Facebook either, but it said I joined Patreon. Oh, you joined Patreon, Bonnie? I haven't checked. So one of the reasons why I was going to go stealth for about a month and try something new is, I look at like Jim C. Swim, who never does lives, only does Patreon, and he grows by thousands by the month by just doing Patreon. So granted, he probably just started out doing Patreon, didn't have, subs, but that's why I was thinking about doing it. And just revamp everything and see if it works. Because on Patreon, you don't have to worry about YouTube rules. You just do, crime videos the way you want to do them. It's really a good idea. So with all the bullshit going on, I was going to kind of maybe go stealth for a month and try it and see if it works out. It's not like I didn't want to love you guys. You can also get a name on it. Yeah. What's up, Paris? I wish I could find this damn article. So that's all I had for you guys tonight. So if you guys want to talk about anything, let me know. Wow, and if it keeps that thin-skinned chick Byran away, all the better. I know, right? No, because like I said earlier, it's all explained in my other live. In my earlier live. They're going after Capone, they're going after Galway Girl, they're going after people close to me. And it's fucked up. Because they know they can't touch me, so... No, he had a channel for... Oh, he did have a channel for a bit in subs? And then he just went full Patreon? Oh, Capone. I wrote her this long thing, and I don't know what happened to it. I don't know where it disappeared to. Oh, it's okay, Uisha. Brian thinks he could blackmail me into bowing down. He can go F himself. Hey, Laura, did you figure out the truffle butter? Don't even talk to me about truffle butter. No, I don't know who it is. Still posts. Oh, he does? Alright. Who's this Nancy person is referring to? Nancy? Who's Nancy? Exactly, Poppy. He didn't get one yet. He decided to wait. I told him hold out till Black Friday. He's like, I don't know if I could wait that long. I said, yeah, but you'll get a much better deal. Exactly, Poppy. He didn't do anything. And the fact that he's going after him is upsetting. So I asked Brian to remove his post. He doxed him too. And I asked him to please remove the post. He wants an iPhone 8 Plus. But he's buying it outright. He's not like paying it up. He's buying it outright. Apple has them right now for like $600. But I'm sure Black Friday they'll have them out even cheaper. Someone was block happy in Pink's live. I guess I don't get to explain. Nobody can bother me. Christmas movie started on Lifetime. Oh, God. You had my name in your mouth first. I couldn't wait to bring up something that happened 8 months ago to try and attack me. Issue is resolved. Why? What happened? Science Girl, did you see the long reply that I gave you? Because I can't find it anymore. I have no idea, Lindsay. Just for me, she wants to spray her hair pink. She's for Bonnie, let her do it. Why, it's just a spray. Poppy. Tell her you can only do it if it's purple. She can't do pink. She can only do purple. Tell her to do pretty lavender. I gotta figure out how Katie gets notifications. Since I don't. Poppy, thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Poppy. Laura, because they start the stuff at 4, then tongue piercing at 6. That's pretty funny. Everyone, purple heart, Poppy. I tell you though, honestly, it's nice getting a super chat through PayPal because this way nobody can count my money. It's a nice thing. Because I don't have to hear people's stupid mouths. What was I gonna say? Stream playing a horse song to make fun of Laura, and it's not okay to grow some balls. Huh? Not unless you told me how much it was. Nah, people count my money too much. I wish I had so much space. I know, right? Sensible crime? Oh, Lord. Oh. I'm lost in some of the conversations. Too many combos at once, and I'm reading. So, Science Girl, did you see my long response? I spent like 15 minutes writing it. And somehow it disappeared. Probably because I cursed in it. I'm thinking an algorithm picked it up. So let me know if you saw the response or not. If you didn't, I'll give you the synopsis right now. Now we need Thomas Hens. I know, right? Yeah, everyone hit that like button. Oh, Science Girl. MGL 7-hour stream. That's crazy. Someone posted Bella's still alive. Oh, the news reporter? Science Girl, and I heard you dox Marianne from Mandy. I wasn't 100% sure on that, which was why I brought it up to get the truth from people. Yes, Irish gal. No, she didn't, Falcon. Don't spread lies. Hey, Amanda T, another one who's taking shit all over the place. It's Amanda T, Capone, Tawanda. Wanted to make sure, as I love that SG. What does what mean? Don't spread lies. Mary and I beefed like 9 months ago. News. We apologize. Our beef is over. I was also doxxed. People weren't real life for me and accused me of things I didn't do. Science girl, you didn't answer my question. Did you see my long rant? Oh, I agree, Mary. Ah, thanks, Bonnie. You guys could always go in my purse. Falcon, stop starting shit. Science girl, can you answer my question? Did you see my long rant? That'd be either a yay or a nay. I was sitting on a condom last time I was in that yellow purse. I knew you weren't. I think your person needs its own channel. It does. Call it the Michael Kors channel. Science girl, answer my fucking question. Did you or did you not see my rant? My reply back to you. I don't know why she's not answering. Did you see my reply to you? Tell Oni I said what's up. Did you or you did not? Then they erased it. All right, let me tell you what happened. I'm going to shorten my rant without the cursing, without the fighting, without the aggravation, and without the headaches. You said in your response that Barbie is a victim, and so is my daughter. You want to know who else is a victim of this sick fuck? Capone, Tawanda, Amanda T, Steve Tim, Galway Girl are all victims of this whole fucking nightmare for no reason. Now, on top of that, your buddy, who I had no respect for before this, blast Tawanda last night for absolutely zero reason, other than you should buy some peanut butter for her to go with her jelly, because she blasted Tawanda. Tawanda has done nothing to her. Nothing. And she went on that live with these lowlifes and completely embarrassed her. For no reason. For absolutely no reason. And it was absolutely disgusting. Tawanda did nothing to her other than see her for the narcissistic cunt that she is and wants nothing to do with her, just like a lot of other people who saw the toxic, fake, phony that she is. And for you to come at me, I was reading a comment that somebody said last night, but she's told more lies and done more shit or try to hurt me more than Brian ever could. And the fact that you and some other people have no problem with her toxicity and her lies, that's on you. I want no part of it. Tawanda wants no part of it. A lot of people want no part of it. I haven't hurt her, Science Girl. The only thing I did was not feed her ego. That's all I did, was not feed her ego. That's it. And let me tell you something. Whichever piece of shit just came out with that Capone account, Capone has autism. So if you get off on fucking with people that are less than, then that really says a lot about who you are. So I don't care who you are trash, and that's just it. Whoever came up with that account is what I'm talking about. But the only thing, I didn't hurt her. The only thing I did not choose to be a friend. I did not want to forgive her. I did not want to be her friend. And she twists everything around. You can deal with her toxicity and her lies. The girl wouldn't know a friend if it smacked her in the head. And sorry, I want no part of her. I want nothing to do with anybody that wants a part of her. She's a fake, phony, narcissistic bitch. And Tawanda said the exact same thing I did. And that was that now that she thinks that they're back in her life, now that she thinks that Barbie's back and Oni's back and Kim's back and all these people are back, now she's going back to the same piece of shit she always was. And bye-bye. Have fun with her. When she burns you again, don't come crying. But there's two ways that people look at it. You can stand by the fire and you can get burned, or you cannot go by the fire, because if you don't go by the fire, you never have to worry about getting burned. I choose to stand far away from the fire so I never get burned. But you and some others will get burned again and again and again and again. I don't talk about her channel. And you make it out like she doesn't have drama. She only wasn't talking because she didn't feel nobody was feeding her ego. She was down with the bottom feeders where she belongs. Making a comment here and there, Science Girl, that's not talking about somebody. That's not somebody's channel. But to say that she's staying away from the drama, she wasn't staying away from the drama. She was fucking embarrassed for getting busted out on being a thief. That and a liar. That's why she stayed away from the drama. Because she felt like an asshole. Now all of a sudden there's a reason for her to come back. Now there's a reason why now, she thinks that she can come in again. Please. She's a fucking joke. Nobody ever talked to me here about, nobody ever heard me talk about it because I never talked about her. I agree, Poppy. It was so nice and peaceful since she was away. Absolutely agree. Nobody was ranting off lies and showing her boobs like a loser. Please. Thank you for telling the truth about that narc. You're welcome, Pumpkin. Anyone that did what she did last night, there's no hope for her at all whatsoever. Yes, Blink. No hope at all. You haven't talked about her and I can't remember. Exactly. Diana Wendy outed her and now they're besties. But my whole thing was, I was done with her a long time ago. She likes to twist around and make it like it was me. No, you don't see me going on ranting things about her lies. But I'm going to stick up for Tawanda. And what she did last night was vile. Fucking vile. But you guys can all have your crowd. Go back to Brian, Diane, Wendy. Enjoy them. Us over here, we want no part of it. Oh, Suzanne, it was horrible. Horrible. She was like, I was embarrassed. I really was. I couldn't believe she did that to Tawanda. Exactly. You can have all of them. We don't want them. She don't even like Brian because Brian's a good guy. She likes Brian because Brian kissed her fucking ass. Yuisha Fillion. Science Girl left me a long message on Facebook. She took it down. She took what down? And I retaliated with the truth. It's not fair to Tawanda. Tawanda did nothing wrong other than tell Marissa she was lying last night. Because I don't talk about Marissa. I'm going to make a comment here and there. Irish gal, I totally agree. Totally agree. Tawanda's fine. I spoke to her today. The live, I don't see it. What live? My live from earlier? Oh, no, that was Brian's live. It was on Brian's live. Not on Marissa's. Science Girl, I moved on a long time ago. Long time ago. When Marissa apologized, I said, fuck you. I want no part of her. I want no part of anybody that wants a part of her. And I've never said that about anyone. I've said that about very, very few people in my life. There's a couple things I don't do. I don't do crazy. I don't do narcissist. And I don't do psychos. And most of them fall into one of those three. But unlike most creators, I read chat. And I read chat aloud. So some people are listening, they're not reading. Not everyone is watching chat the same. You don't do Windows? Yeah, if you go watch, obviously I can't play it because one of them will strike me. Only time you mentioned MGL in the past few months was when you were talking about mowing your lawn. That's exactly right. That's what I'm saying. I don't know. She just likes to dream up that people talk about her because she wants to be relevant. She's not relevant, especially in my life. But I do have to say, I love all these people playing fucking victim. They're all victims. Give me a fucking break. I have never heard you talk about her until now. Thank you, Anita. Exactly. That's exactly right. I've rarely mentioned her. She wants to be relevant. She's jealous that she doesn't get attention anymore. So now she's going back to an over the top. She wants people to talk about her so then she could cry victim. But believe me, she can have all these people talking about her. Go for it. But that's her. She's in this sick competition with me, and she shouldn't be in competition because I'm so way above her. She can have herself. I don't want her. Talking about Marissa. Real victims, Capone, Tawanda, absolutely agree with that, Irish gal. 100%. She needs views, it's her ego. Absolutely. I'll never say I'm a victim. Pumpkin, I think she's right up there with Brian. I think they're both about the same. So last night, Maria, all right, let me explain the story so you guys have some kind of clue what I'm talking about. So last night on Brian's live, it was a complete bash fest of Laura. Gee, shocker. And of course, Marissa comes on. Marissa gave, all right, so I played a video from Amelia. Amelia thinks I'm mad at her, but I'm not at all. So I played a video from Amelia, which is Orange is the New Black. It had my voice, Diane's voice. It was a really good video. So some of the girls in Orange is the New Black are in towels. They're not even in nudity. And they kept reporting my channel. And everyone over there, Brian admitted to reporting it like 16 times. One of them, which wants to remain nameless, thinks she's going to get an apology out of me, but she's not. And I will apologize if I was wrong. But yeah, we looked over the screenshots. I wasn't wrong. And one particular one, they were talking about the violation is in Discord. And then all of a sudden, what comes up is I get shut down and somebody says you're welcome. Yeah, well, what'd you say you're welcome to? Did they buy you dinner? No, because you told them what the violation was, and therefore they reported it and had it shut down. No big deal. I'm back on this channel now. It's really no big deal. It was a warning on a community strike. Like, it was nothing. I appealed it and everything because nobody was naked. So Marissa then gives Brian $100 for having me shut down, saying, good job, Brian. Really? Really, Marissa? Can you be any more insecure about me? So then Brian, then they go on this kick. So Marissa starts lying like she always does about how I talk about her so much and she's such a victim because she was staying away from the drama and how I always talk about her. And Tawanda happened to be in there, and Tawanda said that is a lie. That is a blatant lie. Laura has not talked about you at all. And so Marissa embarrasses the fuck out of her. She goes, oh, she's, but Kara, we're not even competitions because I'm so way above her. In so many different aspects. So after you were shut down at the beginning of the video, there was nudity. One of the chicks was butt naked. I didn't see it I didn't see it either. Either way, not a big deal. It was like I said, it was just a warning. So I'll lose the appeal, but I didn't even catch that, honestly. So in her mind, yeah. So she starts lying, and then she just totally embarrasses Tawanda by making fun of how Tawanda called her. And Tawanda was like, why aren't you friends with Laura? And you're crying. She was crying. And then she goes on, because I want to be friends with who I want to be friends with. And Laura is just not my type of friend. Bitch, you steal everything I fucking do. But yeah, okay. So, but she just doesn't tell the truth. And she twists things. And she just made she made Tawanda look like an asshole. Like Tawanda was begging for her friendship or something. Like, she's just a lowlife. She like literally gets under my skin. Because she's just trash. No, I'm dead serious. I didn't see it till today. I didn't see it live last night. I saw it this morning. This afternoon when he put it back up. I was so mad. And it just fueled me. Absolutely fueled me. Because I couldn't believe she did it. And anyone that supports any of them, I want no part of. It was horrible. Horrible. And it's always poor Marissa, poor Marissa, poor Marissa. Well, you spoke about her. No, I didn't. Because we all have to bow down to them. Exactly, Capone. Which will never happen. Yeah, I couldn't believe she went after her. Like, wow. What did Tawanda do to you? Oh, I know. She saw your true colors and left your ass. Along with many others. Oh, is that what happened? I was wondering, Irish gal. Because she was like, yeah, come up here, Marissa, blah, blah, blah. They're all a bunch of phonies. I have no use for any of them. I think they're all just total fucking phonies. I'm good, Layla. Ben never harassed her. Please. Brian said you ran away when you were in chat. I wasn't even in their chat last night. See, here's the thing. They think that I, like, get scared or run away. I don't run away. I don't want to be around them. They are scum. If I want to listen to stuff about me, I'll watch my own videos. I don't need to hear about me over and over. But I'll tell you, listening about me is more exciting than some of the other shit I heard tonight. I agree, Sherry. But you know what? Let her fuck up like she always does, and then she'll be a topic and I won't be. Because, I mean, we all know it's going to happen again. So let it happen again. She does. She wants the attention on her. She's so jealous that I'm getting so much attention and she's not getting anything. You'll see. She'll fuck up again. She always does. And you can tell even the way she's acting. With her boobs hanging out. Dude, you're not fucking 12 anymore. You're not a teenager. Grow up. That's okay, Suzanne. She'll buy more subs. Molly said you wanted YouTube. She gave you YouTube. Molly doesn't need to give me anything. I've been around a lot longer than she has. I don't know, Carla. Oh, because Analyzer's their best friend now, Mary. Said she left YouTube. Please, John. Blink. Give me a break. Exactly. I'll be here a lot longer. Mary Analyzer up there for subs and money. Remember I said she was mad when Analyzer stole a crown? Said it several times. Weird. Because that's what narcissists do. And I'm sure she's going to come back with 5 videos talking shit, be lying up her ass. She'll come up with more lies because that's what she does. That's why it was so nice when she was gone. And if they hear about these stupid ass lies she comes up with out of her ass. Oh no, they're friends now, Mary. Diane and all of them are friends. I agree, SMS. Hey, Steph. I don't know, Blink. I don't know. I don't follow her. I honestly don't know what she does. I can't watch her anymore. She's trash to me. She's right up there with the rest of them. They watch me. I don't watch them. I was flipping through the tubes tonight. I couldn't believe what I was hearing. I was like, man, these people are lame. It's like everyone's so afraid to just stand on their own. Me too, Suzanne. It's like Red Lotus is a perfect example of that. She's just afraid to stand on her own. What? That makes no sense. We were in trouble for defending Analyzer. Mary, you must have missed a day. You had to have missed a day, honey. Because, yeah, that's exactly what happened. You're 100% right. Ah, thanks, Bonnie. But you were 100% right, Mary. There's a certain pattern. I said this yesterday. There's a certain pattern that they all do. And it's so blatantly obvious. In one day. That's all it takes, Mary. One day and you're done. One day. Blink, She had Brian on her panel tonight. No, thank you. You don't understand. This is like this. I am the type of person, I am a ride or die. And I am the type of person that when you get me to a certain point, there is no forgiving. And if it's kind of like this, I would never tell somebody, and I've said this about whiskey, I would never ever tell somebody who they can talk to, they can be friends with. I don't have control over that. I can never control what somebody else does, but I can control what I do. And I have no desire to be friends with people that are friends with toxic people or narcissists or liars. I told you, I gave those people up for Lent. Granted, I'm not Christian, but I still celebrate Lent and I gave it up for them. But that's what people don't realize about me. Once you get me to that point, I'm done. I'm just done. And the fact that she's friends with such a narcissistic POS, I don't want to be friends with her. No, Ben, you cannot bash on Wags. Exactly, Steph. It is so blatantly obvious. Child psychotic. These people are mentally very young. I agree with that, Pumpkin. Blink, why are you confused? What do I think the Amber Geiger verdict will be? I think it'll be manslaughter. Or a hung jury. Because there's no reason for him to mention me. I heard he was in here a couple days ago. I never even saw him. What is all this incel stuff? I don't get it. What's incel? What do you mean? Okay, but tell me when I can be. You can never bash on Wags, Ben. Involuntary celibate. What? Who? Exactly, Kara. Isn't that what they're accusing? I have no idea. MGL called me an incel. What? It's a term. Oh, so she probably got it from her son. Because she's definitely not a gamer. You can't be friends with people or friends with your... No, not my enemies. Has nothing to do with enemies. It has to do with who they are as people. There's a big difference in enemies. I'm friends with friends that they're friends with people I don't like, or they're friends with enemies. I give you an example. Here's a perfect example. So I don't particularly like Remy D. I can't stand figure skating coach. Okay, that's not a secret. They're the same way. So, point being is that I would still be friends with people that like them just because I don't like them. Because they're not horrible people. You know, we just don't get along. They could call me horrible, but they're not horrible people. They're not awful people. They may have their own issues, but they're not, like, Remy's not a bad person. She's just not my cup of tea. But the other two, they're just horrible human beings. And they're narcissists. They're disgusting. They're selfish. They're all about themselves. And they don't care who they hurt as long as they get the attention they need. That's the difference. So it's not a matter of someone just liking someone, because that's not the issue. It's totally other story. That's what I'm saying. You could like Remy. Remy, I don't hate Remy. I really dislike figure skating coach, but she's not a bad person. She's not like, you know, like the other ones. That's what I mean. It's different. Like, I can not like someone, doesn't make an enemy. Baby needs a baba. Hi. Trying to find the good in everyone myself. Some people have it. Some people are just pure evil. The people that I believe and I've proven are pure evil, I want no part of. And I don't want anyone that is okay with who they are as people, I want no part of. If that makes more sense. Triller, yeah, but they haven't really said anything yet. I watch them. I could see them. Elliot Roger? Who's that? Who does Elliot Roger? Exactly, Kara. That's my whole point. Who's Elliot Roger? San Diego shooter. Okay. That insular murdered his crush. I guess he was Anita. It's okay. We should no reason to say sorry. I know, right? I feel so dumb when people say stuff and like 10 people know, and I'm like sitting there like, I don't know what you talk about. The movie was okay. It was really good at the end. It wasn't really scary though. Google works good. It does work good. You're right. But it was okay. No, I'm saying I don't want to talk about Clary. I don't want to talk about any expatriates. I took the kids to see it. Elliot Rodger was an insular. Recorded assault a manifesto before gunning down a bunch of people. It was a true crime. Alright. See, I should know that, Falcon, and I don't. Point proven. He wrote it, he was literate, it was a crime, this is a crime channel. Nope, this is not a crime channel. There's a lot of crimes in the world that I don't know about. We saw Ginger Snaps at Nightmares Feet. No, it really wasn't scary. I mean, a couple of parts, but not like the first one. The first one was eerie scary. This one wasn't. You know, I also realized something, though. I think trolls, some of the trolls are not dumb. And I think they don't come in here so they can blame me for being the ones that have trolls. That send out trolls. I'm pretty convinced of this. I may watch that. Then I think if it... No, it's not scary. It's really... The ending was really good. Do you like them as adults or kids more? I kind of like both. To be honest with you. The only thing I couldn't figure out, though, is I couldn't figure out if... Why did it bother you? I just couldn't figure out if they used all the cutscenes from the first movie, Or how, because, I mean, the actors, they definitely didn't do it again. Like, it was definitely the same times as the other one. Like, so I'm thinking this was all the cutscenes, or they knew originally they was gonna have a 2 made, so they, filmed some extra scenes. I don't know, but I like the way they did it. Probably filmed it 2 years ago. Still, well, that's true too. They could have done that. Why is everybody fucking with Capone? They look same age. That's what I'm saying. The cut parts you saw. But that's what I'm saying. The cut ones from the first one, they may have used for the second one. I know. I don't know why everybody's fucking with Capone. I swear. Steph, I agree with you. That troll account is hilarious. So Sage and I were arguing last night at dinner. She's like, no, Mom, they used makeup. Oh, my God, Sage. No, it wasn't makeup. That's not how they did that. But nice try. They say he 15. Yeah, I know. They said he was 15. It was, if they believe he's a child, why are you fucking with him so much? So stupid. He's 28. But it goes to show how stupid they really are, because they also said J-Mac's picture was a lie, so we went live to prove them wrong. They say a lot of things that are a lie. Just the other side, Carla. They're just stupid. You shouldn't even let it get to you, because they be assholes. I know J-Mac from After Prison Show site. No shit? I've known him a long time. I just watched the last one, 4th of that live, where MGL's talking about Tawanda. Several people mocking her and Laura. Really vile. Thank you, China Cat, because that's what I was saying. Vaping's going good. I gotta go back to it. I gotta go back to it more, I should say. Smoking is killing me. Oh, is he regular? That's cool. Congratulations, Layla. I need to do that. I know, Blink. Is everyone yells at me? Why are you turning off the camera? I need to quit for health reasons. Like, no joke. That's what I'm on now, 6 milligrams. But I do need to quit. Because when I quit smoking, my ankles weren't swollen. Now my ankles like really swollen again. And I know it's from smoking. They all think he's like 12. Alright, Capone, I just blocked them. Nobody's gonna pick on anyone. You wanna pick on people? You wanna say shit to people? Go over to their chats. It's not how my chats run. Kids use the internet. Age 12 for YouTube. Huh? That's okay, Sandra. YouTube Kids. Here's the thing, Will. We already know these people aren't the brightest bananas in the bunch. Can you imagine a 14-year-old or even an under 21-year-old being online as much as Capone? He wouldn't have very good parents. Hey, Capone's got an obsession with most underage kids. Sad but true. Layla, my 11-year-old watches nothing but gaming. That's what I say, Anita. My little one lives on YouTube. But just for gaming. I told him, I said, how do you play Fortnite as much as you do and then watch Fortnite? Too much. Call of Duty. There's a new one that came out. Dane said it's pretty good. I haven't played it, but he said it was pretty good. Oh, my son's been obsessed with it. He tries to tell me he doesn't play it as much anymore. I'm like, yeah, okay. Yeah, Dane said the new one is good. Money to you and no license from? What do you mean? Oh, don't do it. I play Elder Scrolls VR. It's really hard. Brad, what about Brad? October 1st is here. I know, I can't believe it. I was eating a piece of a muffin. Fortnite raised my kids. I like that name. Is that Scott? Yes. These times they've attempted to match DNA to the unknown Capone. Yeah. I like it's probably a troll, but I like the name. I'm pretty sure the first name is Eddie. Beyond that, that's a little clue. Seeks people drawing a line in the sand and then daring people to step over it. Skyrim's harder than what I play. I'm just trying to learn how to live longer on Skyrim. Yeah, I didn't live very long, but VR was really hard on it. But it's cool, though. Because, like, you're, like, really there. That's the one thing I do miss playing my VR, but it's really hard to do in my room. Like, I gotta turn my screens around, not turn my desk around, but I gotta do it, like, I don't have the room like I had in my last place. That's all I play is PC games. My ex built me a really awesome gaming computer. But nothing good has come out lately. My one son has the Xbox One S. The other one's got PlayStation. Did anyone try Apple's new Apple Arcade? No. But Phoenix was talking about that's why he wants an iPhone. I'll look into it. I was playing Farkle. You know what I'm hooked on? That I've been playing for years? I'm on like level 3,455. I played every night before bed. Is Toy Blast. Now I'm on 2,662. I am so hooked on this stupid game. I must have spent probably $500 on this game over the years. I shit you not. It's ridiculous. I have to give a shout out to Karen Wiedemeyer. She is always so sweet on comments. She's never said anything bad about anybody. She's so nice. I know. I'm telling you, I swear to God, I've spent like $500 on this game. I've probably been playing it 4 or 5 years already. I can't get into the sports games, Ben. It's too complicated. That's where I'm old school. I don't like complicated games with all this like stuff you gotta do. I like simple. Like blow away some zombies or something. Even just like I like the old PS when the controllers were really simple. Now you have all these different buttons. Right trigger, right button, left trigger, left button. My kids laugh at me. Candy Crush, same thing. It's like I played Candy Crush and Toy Story at the same time. So probably playing it probably 7 years already. 6 years, however long it's been out, I've been playing it. And Candy Crush I gave up a long time ago. But this one I'm hooked on. I'm like, oh, it's only $1.99. And one day I went through the thing, like last year, just to add up how much I've spent on this damn game. And I was up to like $350. I was like, oh my God. I was stuck on a level for a month on that game. Yeah, I won't do it. If I can't get past it in like 24 hours, or like, 20 levels, then I'll just buy like $1.99. I'm horrible. Candy Crush was fun. And then, I don't know, I stopped playing it. I just got bored. But Toy Blast never bored me. I never got into those games. Any game that you have to buy shit, never got into. See, my son loves The Sims. I never got into it. Don't even get me started on a newer Candy Crush. Farmville was a full-time job. I know. They have it on PC. My son wants my VR when I build him a computer. I'm like, you're not getting the same graphics card I have. You're crazy. Because I built mine right before prices skyrocketed. To build my... Oh, that's cool, Brady. That's a good idea. Alright, guys. I gotta get to bed. I gotta be up soon. Yeah, PCs now are way more expensive. $4,340. Good for him. I'm telling you, I bought mine. I spent in total about $1,600, and because I wanted the VR. Right now, if I was to redo all my things, I priced it. It's like $3,000. I'm like, oh hell no. And they're expensive to me. I wouldn't buy one. The ones in the stores are horrible. VR is great. I have a 1080i graphics card. I love it. And it handles anything. It handles VR flawlessly. Like it is. It just handles it flawlessly. So, the only thing, if you're going to get VR, I'd recommend getting the Go. Not the Go. The one that's wireless. Like the Oculus Rift that's wireless. Because that's the one thing, is you're all like stuck. Yeah, you can get a gaming laptop. You just can't do as much. And some 1050s, they say you can get like with VR it can get rough, but for anything else it's fine. But when I built mine, I was like, I want the best of everything. Like, I want to build this computer once and only once. I've always wanted to try VR. See, you would like it. The only thing about VR, like now that I'm old and I do it, it can get me nauseous. There are times I literally will get nauseous. But I haven't played, I even unplugged it. I haven't played it in a long time. Cool self-builds are, I think. Yeah, they're a lot cheaper though. My specs are, I have them all written on Twitch. Hold on. Where's Twitch? I'll tell you in a minute. All right. If I can remember on Twitch where my things are. Okay. I have a Logitech 933 Artemis Spectrum keyboard, which I still have. I have a Logitech RGB G910 headset, SteelSeries QCK, 2x LG. Well, actually that changed. I now have two curved 42 inch Samsung monitors, 4K. I have a Logitech HD cam, which is the 922X, an Oculus Rift with touch, and that's it. And then my gaming mouse. That's what I have. Why did I just lose you guys? Where'd you guys go? Whoop. Yeah, I was gonna get extra I don't have the room for the extra wides. 1080i. I don't know why it's not listed there. Yeah, no, I don't think I had it. I don't know why it's not listed. Who's a troll? I love these new monitors. And they weren't expensive. I got them on Amazon for like $250 a piece or something. Troll. I can't see all trolls. Because if they're blocked, I can't see them. So I can't see them. Yeah, it's somebody that I already have blocked. Where's my mods? I got no mods. Oh, mod. I have 2. I have no mods in here. Didn't even realize that. I have no mods or Patreons. Where'd everyone go? What? So I see a troll. It says, oh my God, stop eating and drinking, my God. And you were in Brian's chat last night after you got kicked? Who made a GoFundMe under the child's name in 2015? What child? The fuck are these people even talking about? Oh, there's the mods. They said there's a Truth Hurts, which I can't see. I seen this other moron. I have no idea what the fuck they're talking about, but okay. And it's my channel. If I want to eat and drink on my channel, I will. So go fuck yourself, skank. And no, I never got kicked out of Brian's channel. Sorry, nice try though. Yeah, I can't see Truth Hurts either. She wanted to make America a certain color again? Eat, drink, and be happy. It's right. Yeah, none of us can see her. Oh, Marley's there. And they all came running back. I don't know whose child with a GoFundMe in 2015. I love when people come up with these bizarre statements that you're like, what the fuck? That's what I'm saying. I what GoFundMe in 2015? And what child died? Thank God not mine. Stop cussing, you sound awful. You sound like an older lady around 50. How about you get the fuck out of my channel, bitch? How's that? Oh, now the trolls are coming in. Come on, bring them on. I think it's past your bedtime. So that troll that just came in has a post that says, above all, love each other deeply, because love covers over a multitude of sins. And then they come in here running their mouth. Yeah, okay. That's funny. It's always those type. Always. I'm a sinner and I am loved too. Exactly. Give me a wrench. I want to play Whack-A-Troll. Now I'm actually shutting down. I gotta go to bed. I gotta play 5 rounds of my game and get my butt to bed. Today was so busy at work. Oh my God. I was losing my mind. Trying to deal with Brian and everything. But I did reach out to Brian nicely and asked him to please, to please remove Falcon's, not Falcon, annoying, Capone's, not annoying Capone, but to remove the annoying post that Brian made about Capone. So hopefully he'll listen and remove it. So, all right, guys. I will see you guys mañana. Tomorrow's Tuesday. Yeah, I'll be on tomorrow night because I'll give you guys something to do. Bloody word. I tell you, right, Marley? So, all right, guys. I'll see you tomorrow. Peace out. Love you guys. Laura274 finally reached 1,000. I'm sure she did. Just bash me. You'll reach 1,000. It's very simple. But she had a lot, though. She had like 700 before she even started. She should be like 10,000 with her, as much she's online. And for those of you overseas, have a wonderful day. Because I know you guys are in the middle of the day. No, I'm not going to Discord. I'm probably just going to bed. I got to get up. Let me take a look. Oh, you know what? It probably won't even see me whose Patreon's new. Oh, we got another Patreon. Bonnie! Bonnie, thank you so much. How come you're 6 cents over? Bonnie, you still in here? Bonnie, how come it's 6 cents over? Are you on the other side of the world? I've never seen that before. So Bonnie and I got 2 of them today. Bonnie and Trisha, welcome to Patreon. I will send you guys the links tomorrow. And Bonnie, hold on, let me get back to it. Bonnie, yeah, you're saying 6 cents over, but you're gonna get hit twice. I'll refund you tonight's. Because October 1st it's going to restart it, so you're going to end up getting hit twice. So I will refund you back tonight, and then it'll just flow through. Once it hits tomorrow, I'll just refund it. And, well, thank you, Bonnie. But yeah, people that sign up the last day sometimes get hit twice. So sometimes it does, most of the time it does, sometimes it doesn't. But if it does, don't worry about it. I'll give it back to you tomorrow. I'll just refund it back. Thanks, Marley. Yeah, first of the month's when it's paid. But I've seen it sometimes not hit immediately, but that's what I'm saying. Don't worry about it. If for you and Trish, if it does, I'll just refund it. Not a big deal. And so, all right, guys. I will see you guys tomorrow. Love you all. Peace.